surfs up, catch some waves and some happiness. It's the first day of summer. Why not pick up some new outdoor hobby? Making it surfing, and you will experience the joy and charm of this simple sport. Surf your style. We have all seen it's done. Surfers paddled from the shore and
Sure.
from, from the shore from the shore and then sit and wait. They chase the next good waves that comes along, standing on their boards. Longboarders try to do tricks on their starboard boards, and shortboarders attempt turns and jumps. Risk takers try big waves surfing, brave waves brave waves four times taller than the the usual waves. Hawaii, of course. Wild surfs Hawaii big, begin, beginnings are unsurprising. His age like
Likely.
his age likely 1,000 years is. Originally, surfers wore no clothes and enjoyed the sport on wooden boards that weighed about 90 kilograms. Surfer fed when foreigners came to Hawaii in in the in the in the early in the early 100
1800s.
1800s and 1800s, bringing labor and disease. Sur- Serving returned in the early 20th century with the help of professional swimmer Duke Kahanamoku. Later, the development of new surfboard and wetsuits continued its growth. Green surfing. Today, many surfers play an interesting and unique roles in environmental affairs.
What about environmental?
Environmental. They are often the first to notice things like oil or dying coral in the water, and then they can play a part in bringing public attention to this problem. However, more recently it has been figured out surfing isn't a particularly green sport. Boards release chemicals into the water, and wetsuits were often made using oil. To respond, eco-boards has been developed using vegetable-based materials. The best batteries. Surfers has also been encouraged to limit their travel, thus limiting the gas they use. But with so many surfing spots around the world, trip will
应该下来了。
certainly continue.
他好像要来找我口说，可是还没来。不晓得有没有在楼上。
Popular surfing beaches can be found from Australia, Indonesia, and California. Some of the most famous and impressive waves were founded on the pipeline in the Oahu, Hawaii. In Southeast Asia, Hainan Island and Taiwan's east coast offer great surfing. So get out in the sun and practice your surfing skills today.
下一篇。
Surfers healing. What if riding the waves means changing the world? Surf's Up. Young Israel Isaiah Pascowitz heard this word regularly as he grew up in a family that lives revolved around surfing. One of a kind childhood. Isaiah's father, Dorian Paskowitz, is a Stanford University graduate and a physician. In the late 50s, he gave up his successful business to take her wife and growing families across the U.S., traveling from beach to beach. According to Isaac, my dad wanted his 9 children to have the wisdom from life experience, so instead of living in a house, we lived in a small camper, traveling in search of our next wave. Doc Paskowitz taught all of his children surfing, and the families soon became known as the first family of surfing. From the background, Isaiah Pascowitz developed amazing proficiency on surfboard, and he decided to try professional surfing in his early teens. From the start, successful
是形容词哦。
Success came easily because Isaiah Pascowitz won major championship and earned the top endorsements from the sponsors like Nike. In 1987, Isaiah Pascowitz married Daniel, the love of his life. In the following years, she gave birth to a daughter and then a son, Isaiah. Life was perfect. At about age of 3, Isaiah stopped speaking, and his normal development suffered a setback. When Isaiah was diagnosed autism. His father was totally shocked. One day on the beach, when Pascal was preparing for a competition, Zhao became extremely upset and out of control. His father, not knowing what to do, put his son in the water and on the surfboard. To the dad's amazement, water created Isaiah's sensory overload, and suddenly the child was full all mass.
你有袜子，怎么还会有动词full哦？
Was all smells.
对。
In that moment, Pascal was suddenly found.
Suddenly found 可以，另一种。
Pascal was struck with the realization that serving may help others child with autism. Then he started bring one or two autistic kids out on the water weekly, and witnessing the amazing results. In 1996, Pascal and his wife founded Surfer Healing, the first surfing camp for the children with autism. Today, they host over 5,000 children a year in free camps across America, Mexico, and Puerto Rico. The professional surfer recognizes surfing doesn't cure autism, but the transformation that takes place when child was riding the waves can't be denied. Surfing enriches their lives and gives them what they can do. Pascal concludes, if they can do this, then what's next?